Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Shelly's Millions. In today's unemployment update, there's a lot of important information in the California EDD news release. Please take a moment and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video with anyone who might find it useful. It really helps to support the channel and I appreciate it. In today's California EDD news release, they clear up the reopen claim button glitch. If you're on a PUA unemployment claim or the PEUC extension, how they will handle it if you hit the reopen claim button and you see your next certification date, but it looks like you might be missing a couple of weeks. There are two different phases for people on PUA and PEUC, depending on if you had a claim balance before December 26th, or if you ran out of benefits before December 26th and had a $0 claim balance, they clear that up. They talk about the new ID.me identity verification process, if you had that suspended claim notice on your account, and how long it will take after you upload your identity documents to switch from pending to paid. So let's get into this California EDD news release. You guys know that I'm going to screenshot it for you up above and I will link it in the description down below. This is from January 15th, 2021, and it says, more Californians receiving extended federal benefits. Sacramento. Californians impacted by the historic COVID-19 pandemic are now starting to see the availability of up to 11 weeks of additional unemployment benefits from two federal programs. The California Employment Development Department, EDD, is automatically reopening Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, PUA, and Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Assistance, PEUC, claims for those who had a balance remaining on those claims when the Federal CARES Act expired on December 26th. These claims will not have to reopen their claims. EDD is doing that for them. Or you guys are calling and that's working as well, but the EDD officially for everyone to see has finally said you don't need to open or reopen your claim if you had a balance left on December 26th when we certified for that week ending December 27th. If you had a claim balance, you don't need to hit that reopen claim button. The EDD will let claimants know via email, text, or mailed notices when they can certify for benefit payments under these programs. Some first payments are already occurring as of January 10th, and the department anticipates completing the reopening of these extended claims by January 22nd. Individuals who reopened their claim online before receiving an official notification from EDD will be allowed to certify for later weeks in January, and EDD will separately make earlier weeks beginning December 27th available to them. So that's really important. So if you hit that reopen claim button and you see your next date to certify is January 24th, what that means is when you go to certify on January 24th, you'll be able to certify for the weeks ending January 23rd and the week ending January 16th, but you might not be able to certify for the week ending January 2nd and the week ending January 9th unless you call them, and then the EDD representatives can fix your claim so that you can certify for those 2 weeks right away. Or you can wait, certify for those 2 weeks, and then at some point in the future, the EDD will eventually allow you to certify for the missing weeks, but they don't say when. So I think in this case, I would tend to recommend calling so that you can go ahead and certify for those weeks. All of that is just for people who had a claim balance when they certified on December 27th before the new extensions kicked in. If your claim balance hit 0 before the week ending December 26th that we certified for on December 27th, the process is going to be a little bit different. And here's what the EDD says about that. Next phase. The next phase of implementing the extended PUA and PEUC benefits will include those claims that did not have a balance still remaining as of December 26th, 2020. EDD is working to complete the necessary programming and will notify impacted individuals. Only those weeks of unemployment starting December 27th will be payable. So I actually made a video about this, and I'll link that in the description down below. If you are someone on PUA and you backdated your claim all the way to the start date of that program, which was February 2nd, and your benefit amount hit zero, it would have been December 19th, you won't get paid for the week of December 20th through the 26th. You won't get paid for that 1 week because your balance hit zero that week, the week that you certified the 19th. And the new programs didn't kick in until the week starting December 27th. So if you backdated your claim all the way to the start of the program, you won't get paid for that 1 week because new benefits weren't available yet. And again, I have a video that talks about that in more detail that I'll link in the description down below. If you were on the PEUC extension and your balance hit zero before December 26th, it is my understanding that they have already put you on the Fed Ed extension and that you've been able to certify this whole time without interruption. And you'll need to finish all 20 weeks of your Fed Ed before they look at adding those additional 11 weeks of PEUC extension. EDD is currently assessing new U.S. Department of Labor, that's the DOL, D-O-L, guidance for implementing the remaining federal provisions, including a potential waiver of PUA overpayments and the new Mixed Earner Unemployment Compensation Program. EDD encourages claimants to look for messages from EDD and monitor our federal provisions for unemployment webpage for details on these benefits and further updates. So the Mixed Earner Unemployment Compensation, MEUC, there is going to be an extra $100 available for people whose income was largely self-employment, but because they had some W-2 wages, they were required by law to put you on a regular unemployment claim. So for these 11 weeks, they're supposed to be giving you an additional $100 a week, but they don't have instructions for how to do that yet. But it's coming. On to identity verification for people with suspended claims. Working to validate claims and weed out fraud. To help strengthen fraud prevention measures, EDD has applied further screening to help 9.7 million unemployment claims established during the COVID-19 pandemic, resulting in more than 1.4 million claims identified as potentially being fraudulent. The individuals associated with these claims are receiving emails through their UI Online account or notices sent through the mail, including that further payment is temporarily suspended. EDD requires additional information to validate identity or eligibility so payments can resume for eligible claimants. Identity verification, which is the vast majority of the suspended claims. EDD started sending notifications on January 6th to verify claimants' identity. These individuals are being routed to ID.me in phases for validating their identity or through EDD's manual ID verification process for those without a UI Online account. As claimants have their identity verified, EDD is removing barriers on claims so payments can continue for eligible claimants. something that can occur in a matter of days. So that's really good. We have in writing from the EDD that they expect your identity to get verified much faster than the 30 days that I had been hearing. And there are lots of reports that after people upload their identity documents, that it is switching to paid in as few as 2 days. But here we have it in writing from the EDD that it could be as fast as a matter of days. I think it also could take up to 30 days, but it looks like that's moving and it's moving pretty fast. So I hope you guys all switch from pending to paid really soon. Before I continue reading the information on verifying your ID, I just want to caution everybody to use the link that the EDD sends you if you are very anxious. I have heard success of people going ahead and logging onto ID.me and uploading their documents before they're sent the link. But please, please don't just click a link from Facebook. Please don't click a link that your brother's, cousin's, uncle's, sister sent you. Please either wait for the link that the EDD sends to you or log out of wherever you've seen the link, go on to ID.me website and do it that way. Don't follow random links from strangers on the internet. Keep your information protected. There's so much fraud going on. I would hate for there to be another hiccup on your claim. Make sure that the link you're using is from a trusted source. Think about, would you let your grandma use that link? And if the answer is no, then don't use it yourself. Okay, back to what the EDD says about that. EDD encourages claimants to review these resources they are receiving to make the process through ID.me as seamless and quick as possible. The step-by-step guide PDF walks you through completing your verification. While providing documents online is the fastest option, ID.me does offer an option to verify your identity on a video call. And there's a PDF. Claimants should continue to certify for benefits each week that they wish to claim benefits while this additional verification effort is completed. This action will minimize any delays in processing their claims. So if you see weeks to certify even if you haven't been paid for previous weeks. If on your UI Online homepage it says you have weeks to certify, go ahead and do that. Request for information. These claims have an eligibility issue associated with them. EDD requires individuals to complete a questionnaire to determine if they meet requirements for continued benefits. Notice of determination and appeal rights. These claims don't meet requirements for payment, and individuals associated with them are being notified about the reason for the disqualification of benefits and their appeal rights. So if you don't see the word pending and you see the word disqualification, you most likely are going to need to file an appeal in that case. This suspended payment process is separate from Bank of America assessing potential fraudulent claims and transaction involving the debit cards. Much like any credit card in the banking system, if someone has experienced issues with accessing funds on those cards and have not received a message from the EDD indicating that more information is needed, then this is an issue that only Bank of America can resolve by calling the number on the back of the card, 1-866-692-9374. And then on the final page of the EDD news release, it gives some information about them resolving backlogged claims and how many people are currently receiving unemployment from the California EDD. So I'm really happy that the EDD has finally released an official statement regarding the reopen claim button glitch, and that they've said that the ID verification process when you use ID.me should be much faster. And all in all, I think that this is a good update that I'm very happy to read from them. If you guys still want 4 free stocks, use my link in the description down below. Webull will give you 4 free stocks after an initial deposit of $100 or more on the platform. I'm still going live this Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I have a special video for you guys tomorrow. It's a collaboration between Jenny Silver and I know a lot of you guys watch both of our channels, and then hopefully next week we'll release a video. So I'm going to release that video on my channel tomorrow. Hopefully next week we're going to release one on her channel. So stay on the lookout for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching Shelly's Millions. I'll see you next time.